Ia Porta Chania. Welcome from the ancient Venetian harbor in the city of Chania on the island of Crete in Greece.
We are on day 3 of our Disney Fantasy cruise, and we are on our way to take a nice, lovely walk to an Egyptian lighthouse. And more than anything, I am excited to be out of the room, off the ship, after the past 2 days. It is very nice to be here. Let's go.
Let's go.
We started our day with some fancy coffees from Cove Cafe, the coffee shop and bar in the adults-only section of the ship. We then enjoyed some decidedly unfancy breakfast from Cabanas, which is the ship's buffet. Sometimes you just crave Mickey-shaped waffles and those crispy hash-brown triangles. We weren't scheduled to arrive into the Chania port until noon, so we headed up to the front of the ship on deck 12 to watch the sail-in. Up here, you'll also find another of our favorite spots on the ship, Satellite Falls. This adults-only wading pool wraps around the base of the central radar dome. It's a lovely place to just sit in the water and relax. That blue wall behind it surrounds the outdoor concierge guest area. We have to say, when you have the chance to be outside and take in the scenery while arriving in a scenic location like this, you should take it. Say the crew have really been crushing it with the towel creations on the pool deck. How do you know we're in Greece? Check the flags.
Flag. Flag.
After we docked, we allowed around an hour for all the port adventure and other eager beavers to head out before descending down to the gangway on deck 1. Because the port is on the opposite side of the island from the old town, Disney thankfully provided free shuttle service to take us into town.
Have a great day, everyone.
We found our first ancient ruins here. These are the remnants of the Byzantine walls from olden times, I guess. Pretty cool.
These stone buildings are the Venetian ship sheds and our clue that we are entering the Venetian harbor area. They were built to defend the island from Turkish invasion. Later, they were repurposed as military warehouses during the Turkish occupation. It is quite warm out, so we wanted to stop somewhere for a cold drink, and we had just the place in mind.
Okay, and one of those really is a very small world kind of things. We have a friend in Amsterdam who is a language teacher. Her name is Tina, and she let us know that her sister owns 3 different locations here in Chania. The first of being Salis, this restaurant we're currently at. So we had to stop by and have some drinks for you, Tina. Cheers.
Cheers. Greece is somewhat known for its large population of stray cats. We found our first here, hiding from the sun. We wanted to walk out to the lighthouse, so first we needed to find our way to the start of the wall, protecting the old Venetian harbor. The walk along the wall is a bit tricky. It's rough and uneven, and it gets quite narrow in some places. If you decide to make your way out, take care as you walk and climb up and down the steps.
At the end of the wall that protects the Venetian harbor, you'll find this lighthouse. Now, this Egyptian lighthouse was originally built in 1570 by the Venetians and reconstructed in 1830 by the Egyptians. Very cool. All right, so we walked all the way out to the lighthouse, heading back now. Getting a little hungry.
You are, yes. Still working on getting my appetite back. A little bit.
True. But Tina's sister owns another property right behind where we were earlier. I read on the website that they have euros. The sandwich, not the money. But hopefully they take euros. But we're going to head over there and see if we can get a little snacky snack. Let's go.
Abla is a Greek street food restaurant just off of the main street of the harbor. And spoiler, it was one of the best meals of the trip.
All right, I got my first gyro of the trip. This is a lamb gyro. It looks really, really good. And I recently learned they actually put French fries on gyros. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently that's how they really make them. So. Really, really good. You taste the mint in it. Meat's fresh and shredded. Absolutely delicious.
After lunch, we took a stroll around the other side of the harbor before heading back to the shuttle bus.
Alright, heading back to the bus now. That's like the only downside, I guess, like some of these port stops, like you only get a couple hours in them. And there's obviously a lot more to do here. It'll be fun to see, but a nice little tasty Chania and a good time, so onwards to the next one.
We caught the return shuttle bus to the ship and headed back on board. While we were out, our stateroom attendant Wilkins had a chance to make up our room. Tori is now going to give you a tour.
Hello and welcome to Stateroom 9562 on the Disney Fantasy. Now these rooms are very similar to the rooms we've had on the Disney Dream. Being their sister ships, they're very similar. This is a deluxe veranda room, and let's take a look what's here. Immediately on the left as you enter the room, you have a double set of closets here. Inside the first, we have our life jackets, a nice amount of hangers, There is some shelving, and there is a safe, drawer safe here. The second set is very similar to the first. We got some life jackets, storage, hangers, and some more shelving. To our left, we have the split bathroom, which we will take a look at in a minute. Let's go into the rest of the room here. At the end of the cabinets, we have some more shelving. You see Dani's collection of mini ears here. Some drawers for your clothing or whatever you need. And this is a adjoining room for reference. There's the adjoining door. We got the very comfy Disney bed here with the blankets. On either side, you have a small nightstand. On this side, there is a EU and a US plug and a drawer. On the opposite side, we have our phone. There is no plugs on this side. There is a drawer. And we have the same lamps we have in the Dream. These are still outdated. They don't have, I believe they do not have the Asian parks on them yet. In the living area, we have a couch that does convert into a bed if you need to. The little navigator table here, which is well used, it's quite scratched up actually. We have some really fun nautical artwork featuring the Fab Five. On the other side, even more storage. So we have shelves. We have our TV that pulls out on a swivel, so you can watch it from bed. Below that we have our drink cooler. You have your standard stuff. You have your postcards that you take home, your pen. This is the breakfast hanger, so you can fill this out and hang it on your door with a delivery time, and they will bring you breakfast. This is complimentary. Some stationery, as well as some security and safety information. Here we have drawers, you have your hair dryer, you have your hot mat for curling irons and such things. Below that is just more clothing storage, 2 drawers of that. Above that we have even more shelving. So plenty of storage in this room, very much like the Dream rooms. Got a lighted mirror here for getting ready if you need it. Plug-wise, excuse me, Forky, we have 2 EU plugs with 2 USB-B outlets each. We have 2 US plugs as well. And the rest of these are just panels or light switches. Opposite the bed, we have some really fun DCL artwork. This is obviously outdated now. We have the Magic, the Wonder, the Dream, and of course the ship we're on, the Fantasy. And you can see the bow characters on each one of those. So the only one of these we haven't done yet is the Wonder, and hopefully we'll be doing this next year. Now Disney, like all the ships, they do the split bathroom. The furthest into the room we have our shower room. So in here you have your sink, mirror, there's some shelving, and you have, unfortunately, what is a shower curtain shower rather than a glass door. You have your non-H2O products, which we love to see. And there are actually 2 drying lines here for drying your swimsuits and whatnot. And in the back of the door is a full-length mirror for checking your fit and getting ready for the day. The first room is the toilets. So here we have the throne and another sink and area for getting ready potentially with its own set of shelving in here. So 2 people could really, you know, get ready at the same time if they needed to. As you can see today, we are docked in Chania, now in Crete. But out here we have our 2 chairs, a table, nice standard room, our standard veranda, and these also will connect to adjoining rooms via the veranda. You just have to ask your room steward to open those for you if you need it. Yeah, that is our stateroom on the Disney Fantasy. I haven't been on the dream twice. This wasn't anything really, you know, we weren't expecting much different. And yeah, it's a very nice, very comfortable room. We look forward to spending the next few days here.
Our sail away from Crete was somehow even more beautiful than the sail in.
Alright, so we came back to the room. We were supposed to have dinner at 6 at Amir's Palette, but what we had at on the island was, it filled us up. It was so good. We just didn't want any more to eat tonight, so we skipped our dinner. Instead, we stayed in the room and watched Zombies, you know, that classic, Disney classic about zombies and cheerleaders in high school. So that was fun. And yeah, I think we're going to go to the pool deck now, to the Quiet Cove, and just relax for a little bit more. We have an early day tomorrow. We're going to the port of Athens, but we're not going to Athens. We get another port adventure scheduled, which we're really excited about, but it's an early start. So they're going to relax, get a little bite maybe at the pool bar, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Wilkins is an absolute rock star and fantastic room attendant. His first towel/blanket animal of the cruise for us is this little dino friend.